go-go boots and pale pink lipstick. Are you having fun back there, Miss Kitty? Being gorgeous. Hi y'all. Thought we'd get together today and do some real trash talking. You know what I mean? I mean a big, fat bag of empties. Empty products. Let's go through my trash and I'll tell you what I liked, what I didn't, and why. Welcome to sunny southern Georgia today. I'm hoping my kitty might make an appearance. She's up here on the desk with me. What do you think of my pink lipstick, my very pale petal pink lipstick? I like it. I'm not used to wearing these very pale, bordering on nude colors, but I like it. It's kind of neat. It kind of gives me a little bit of a 60s vibe, you know, like go-go boots and pale pink lipstick. So, I think we'll start with this one. Curel Ultra Healing Intensive Lotion for Extra Dry, Tight Skin. This has ceramides in it, and it is a fantastic lotion. I love this lotion. I will definitely buy it again, although I am going to try some different ones. I want to try one of the moisturizers with a self-tanning agent in it. I'm going to give it a whirl. I hear they smell really bad, but what we do for our beautiful looks. Next, we have a shower gel from a company called Loreal. This is an Italian company. They do mostly bath and body and perfume, and I actually used to manage a store of Loreal products. It was the only store in the country. There are some different outlets that sell this now in the country, and you can also get it from overseas, but then you have to pay the shipping and it's pretty excessive. This was actually scent that I hadn't tried. It's Indian Jasmine, and I wanted to give it a try. I really love Loreal products. They're all plant-based, all botanicals, and such wonderful smelling products, and not full of all kinds of junk either. This was lovely. Not my favorite, but I'm happy I tried it. This I love. This is the Eva, I guess it's New York City, but it's EVA NYC, so I'm not sure. Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer with argan oil and sunflower seed oil. 10 benefits in one miracle formula. I really like this. This was great, and I will probably purchase again. It is a lot less expensive than most of the hair primers. I'm using it as a heat guard for my hair, a heat protector, but they have all kinds of stuff in them, and you know, there's a bunch of those kind of products out, but they're really expensive. Olay Ultra Moisture Shea Butter Body Wash. This was great. Really enjoyed it. In fact, this is the second one I went through. I'm gonna shake it up now just because I want a different scent, little something different, but that was lovely, and I like the Olay body washes. I do. Okay, here's my beloved Clarins Double Serum. I have an empty one. I'm telling you, I got every single drop out of this thing. $89. You want to make sure you get every single drop. I showed you recently I repurchased that, and I just love it. I think it does the most wonderful things for my skin. Now, my Plus White 5-minute speed whitening gel. I've just recently started whitening my teeth. This is great. I just ran out of it before I was completely finished with the first runs. I've already repurchased that and started using it. Mask I used. Disobey Time Rose and Peptide Facial Mask. Hydration and Dreamy Youth is yours, plus flowers, peptides, and rose hips for all skin types. And this was a Pacifica sheet mask, and it was nice. I'm just not into sheet masks. I'm just not. I don't like the feeling of having them on my face. I feel like I can't move or they're gonna fall off. They're not my thing. I like the ones that I can put on myself. I like them much better. The Amica Phantom Hydrating Dry Shampoo Foam. This was a major fail for me, folks. I am not into dry shampoos. They make my hair feel so gross. At least the ones I've tried have, and I just don't like them. I don't like having a lot of product in my hair. Today I've got a ton of product in my hair and I'm like, ugh. I just don't like it. But, you know, again, this is the price you pay for being gorgeous. Here is Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Super Nourishing Coconut and Fig Hair Mask. I have to tell you, this was very nice. You know, there's certainly nothing wrong with it, but I'm gonna tell you, my mask that I did in my last favorites or things that I really like videos, a mask that I picked up at Sally Beauty is so much better. It's just so much better. And this stuff is not cheap. I got this in one of my subscription boxes, and I actually have another sample, and I'll use it, but I wouldn't buy it. Not when I can get the one at Sally's that I just like so much better. Here's another Eva New York City Satin Dream Leave-In Cream with Caravix and Argan Oil. Detangles, smooths, and moisturizes for all hair types. I liked this. I liked it very much. I liked it because it was so light. My hair is very dry. It's also falling out at a very quick rate. I like the idea of massaging some argan oil into my scalp. I think that the massaging is what's making my hair grow again. I don't think I'll ever get it back to where it was. I think I've lost between 60 and 70% of my hair. And it's the reason that I puff it up like this, to make it look like I have some, because I just don't. Don't have much hair left anymore. This is the Clarins sample that I got when I bought my double serum. This is the multi-active broad spectrum SPF 20 day cream. Targets fine lines, has antioxidants, and it's for all skin types. And initially I had said when I opened this that I wouldn't be able to use it because it had a chemical sunscreen. But I checked and it's a different kind of chemical. I know that there are some used in Europe that we don't have here in the States. I thought I would give it a try. And you know what? For the most part, it was pretty good. It did burn around my eyes a little bit. I wouldn't repurchase it because of that and the fact that I think it's $59. It might even be more than that. And if I were going to buy a Clarins day cream, I would buy either the extra firming or the super restorative. They have lines that are targeted to certain age groups and problems, and the extra firming is more in line with where I am for mature skin. Super restorative is the top of their line. It's their, you know, throwing everything they can at it, trying to help your skin. It's a wonderful line. It is incredibly expensive. Their creams, I believe, start at $89 in that line. Their serum is 120 something or 130. I can't afford it. It doesn't matter how old I am or how wrinkly my skin is, I can't afford it. Again, I love Clarins. I love their products. I use my own sunscreen, so if I were to buy a day cream from them, and I wish I could, believe me, I would buy the one without sunscreen because I use my own and that one burns a little bit. Here was a sample of Confidence in a Cream by IT Cosmetics. I may be one of the only people on the planet that isn't a huge IT Cosmetics fan. This broke me out. I am 55 years old and I am breaking out. I stopped using it, I stopped breaking out. So I tried to get through it, I really did. There's a tiny little bit left. I don't know if you can see that, but I just decided, no, I'm not gonna keep breaking my face out for, it's not worth it to me. Another sample, this is Real Chemistry Luminous 3-Minute Peel. This stuff was a little rough on the skin, I thought. Now granted, I have sensitive skin, so, you know, things may bother my skin that wouldn't bother yours. It was okay. The first time I used it, it burned a little bit. I think I got 3 uses out of it. The second and third, I didn't have a problem. So I think my skin got used to whatever it is. This is what I deal with. I'm sure you can see my neck is all splotchy and red. I tried glycolic mask. It was lactic acid and glycolic acid, and I put it all over my face, my neck, and my décolleté. This is the only part that got irritated, so that was a little frustrating. At least it didn't do that to my face. That makes me happy. Getting down to the bottom here, folks. My Differin gel, Adapalene. As I told you before, my dermatologist said no Retin-A for you. Retin-A is, it can be extremely harsh, and it's not practical for my sensitive skin and rosacea. So he told me I could try the Differin, which is actually an acne medication, but it's available over the counter now, and apparently it does have some anti-aging properties. So I've been using it. That was my first tube. I just purchased another, and I'm going to keep using it. I have seen the before and after pictures for Retin-A, and this is a retinol. It's not Retin-A. Retin-A is chemically ready when you put it on your face. This is not. This has to go through one conversion before it does what it's supposed to do, which makes it easier for sensitive skin to tolerate. So I will keep using it because I've seen the before and afters on the Retin-A, and if this is the closest thing I can get to it, I'm in. And actually, I'm not having any sensitivity problems with it now. I was right at the beginning. Now I use it every night, and I'm actually thinking the next time I see the dermatologist, I may suggest trying Retin-A if I try it on a once a week basis or something like that. I use a serum and a moisturizer prior to putting that on my face. And I'm sure that that has something to do with why I am not so irritated. I will also ask him if I put it on before the moisturizer, will I get a better outcome? I don't think so. I will ask a professional for sure. I just talked about this one in my last video, the Ceramiding Cream by Dr. Jart. When I tell you I wrung every tiny little drop out of this tube, I kid you not. I squeezed the heck out of it, and I love this cream. My skin loved this cream. I would wake up in the morning and it just felt so good. This stuff is the bomb, and I am definitely going to find a way to get that again. CeraVe Moisturizing Cream moisturizes, restores, and maintains protective barrier. Skin barrier for normal to dry skin. I like this. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. And I have a whole bunch of these samples, so I am going to use them. I'm not going to waste them, but it's just okay. Now I actually think this is the same thing. Let me see. Okay, this is the cream. This is the lotion. I actually like the lotion better. Normally I like the creams, but that cream, I don't know, maybe it's an older sample or something, but it just seemed kind of dry. I just didn't really love it. I have 2 empties of the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I have mixed feelings about these. I still have a couple of samples left. I was using it, I liked it, and then I started using peels and other chemical exfoliants, trying them, giving them a whirl, because I didn't have an exfoliant, and you have to exfoliate your face somehow. So what I noticed was I would use the exfoliant, and then when I used this after, it would burn. It burned so bad. And you know what? Cleanser's not supposed to burn your face. Now granted, I just used a chemical, some kind of peel, some kind of exfoliant, and so it's like baby skin, but still, I need something very gentle. And obviously my skin is too sensitive even for this. That was a fail for me. And it's a shame because I do like CeraVe. I like the company. I think they do a lot of things really well, but that was not one of them. The Italian company I spoke of before, Lauder, this was a sample of their hyaluronic acid triple action face cream, which is so nice. It's just so nice. But I'm not gonna spend the money to have this shipped. I can get a cream that'll do the same thing for a lot less money. That's just not gonna happen. That's it. My bag is empty. I thought we'd never get to the bottom. Thanks again for coming along today. I hope to see you in my next video. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, what kind of videos would you like me to do? Is there something specific you'd like me to zero in on? I have some things in mind and some things in the works, so I have some surprises coming up for you. I'll see you the next time. Life is so beautiful. Don't miss a minute of it. Go out and live your beautiful life.